is so awesome you're all here again. The biggest X in history. And we've got some competition lined up for you. So bear with us.
SYS 64738 SYS 64738
So here we are in the middle of the compose with Andreas Wallström, who knows all the band songs by heart. Which one is playing right now, Andreas?
This will be Mask 3, released by Gremlin Graphics in 1987.
Oh my goodness!
Oh yes, and he also made the music for Mask 2 and Mask 1 and Mask 2, which essentially is the same tune, but yeah, great tunes as well.
Excellent. I'm gonna ask you to introduce every tune that is going to be played in the next couple of minutes, probably.
But I need to go pee.
Oh my!
Are you gonna tag along? No?
Yeah, we're
No?
gonna
Yes?
tag along. That's for sure. You are allowed to go to pee. that you are doing this kind of thing. That's the recorder device, just showing you into the camera. So we are recording each other.
Oh,
now.
I thought it was a dog.
No, actually, you don't have to go that close to it. It's very good in stereo
So I
recording.
can stand over here. You're.
No, you cannot.
Can you hear
I
me
will follow
now?
you. I will follow you. Probably 1 meter distance would do. So that's very nice.
All right.
And my pubes, they are a little bit grey nowadays.
So you.
Yeah.
He literally smelled the microphone protector.
And I'm
the
sorry,
shipping.
but because some of it went in my nose. So sorry. Okay, I'll behave. Hello.
You like
Okay, hi again.
Hello.
You have an amazing outfit today.
Thank
We
you so
are
much.
Totally
Thank you so much.
stunned. Can you tell us the story of this outfit? How did you get it?
I got it from, like 10 years ago, I got in touch with the old CEO of Commodore Sweden.
No
And
way.
then I asked him if he had some stuff left, and he had some old computers and this training suit that you see, and a few other things. It's a
No
really
way.
nice thing that only CEOs had at their table. I can't even explain what it looks like, but a few items from him. So this is the one of them, and it's the first time I'm using it because it's been a box for 10 years, which is stupid. So I thought it would be a good idea to use it here at X because people understand here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. And it looks like a little bit like a training suit. So
It is a training suit, but I'm not going to sweat in it because I'm going to destroy it. I'm afraid it might fall apart if I sweat in it. It's so old, and I don't know anything about the material, but oh yeah.
Amazing. Okay. And how do you enjoy the party so far?
Oh, it's shit, obviously. I'm never going to come back. I think the organization is really crap. The people sucks.
Okay.
And the sleeping area is, it smells. I'm in the same room as some sensor guys. It's shit. I asked for a room together with the Genesis Project guys, but they said no. You haven't done anything in a
So
long
you-
time,
you
so
are-
so you're on a lamer level now. So yeah.
You essentially say that sensor guys smell, but Genesis Project guys don't smell.
No, they
smell good.
Well,
They smell good.
well,
Stinson. It smells really good.
well, I wouldn't go as far
Okay,
as.
that's great to know.
No. He's the boss of Genesis Project, so don't trust him. They don't smell good, but not as bad as the sensor guys. Let's put it like that. Yeah. And by the way, did I tell you that I'm involved? I'm a member of Sensor now. I could add that. So
That's very
it's.
important, thank you.
Oh, it was me all the time. Sorry.
How did you like the compose so far?
I haven't seen any
Oh,
because
Playing with this ball.
you were too social to see them. That's
yes,
the right answer, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be a little bit serious right now. For me, X is to meet people, my friends from days of old that I haven't talked to in a very long time, where I only meet here. So it's constant talking for 2 days. And then we were working on the demo, doing the final touches. So that's what I've been doing. But I'm gonna enjoy all the tunes and all the graphics when I get home. And of course, gonna watch the demo competition.
Yeah, of course. The good thing is that you can download them later on. So
Yes.
it's not only a one-time experience. at
Exactly.
least.
Yeah.
If you weren't here, you can't see it ever again.
No, exactly. The disc's gonna be burned or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
This will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
exactly.
The voting system is pretty good, so you can
Yeah.
vote and watch all the pictures. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. That's good.
Ah, that's great to hear. Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Any plans for the near future?
I can vote for the music.
Lots of plans.
No, I mean that involves the scene probably.
Lots of plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't spoil them.
No.
You want to say. Okay. Okay.
It's like I don't think I've told many that I joined Sensor on December 26th, so I haven't told hardly anyone. Because I wanted to make a little bit of a
You're
surprise. Yeah, I was ashamed. And the smell again.
We're finally in the same group.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the guys
Again.
are just hugging
Again.
each other.
Again.
You have to
Again,
see
yeah.
that.
Again.
It's been
I'm
20
giving
years or
room
something.
for a photo for them, and can we involve the Genesis Project guy as well
Yes,
to the
sure.
conversation?
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
How do you enjoy your time here now?
How I enjoy it.
Well,
I whip my members to produce, hopefully, some sort of demo tonight. Still working on it, and carrots on occasion.
Oh,
Yeah, also.
carrots.
From time, yeah, carrots, whips and carrots.
Okay.
That's how it works out. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
And what's the deadline for the demo compo? Because I forgot.
I don't remember.
Okay. We have to
Is
check
it
the
at 6
schedule.
or something? 6, 7, 7?
7-ish.
Yeah, 7. Around 7. And the demo compo starts at
7:30.
7:30.
But
Yeah.
we could get extension to 8, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you like the compos so far?
Very,
the music and the graphics?
Yeah,
and-
really nice. The level here is always great, and my favorite from the 4K is Mahoney's jumping boy with a hat. It was really nice. He has a specific talent. He always makes stuff that people remember. It might not be the most, exploding things on the screen, but you will always remember his humor and sort of.
Definitely. Rex is a genius in that
Yeah,
sense.
yes.
So very nice. Anything to add or any messages to anyone? That
Yeah,
you want
vote Genesis Project. That's my.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be too late by the time they
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we have more compos coming up and parties coming up, so always vote Genesis.
Censor.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Kudor. How do you enjoy the party so far?
Very good, thank you.
You finished your entry, and I heard it, and it was great. So,
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to hear it on the PA, but still the competition is very good this year, so
it's always very strong. So it's kind of a challenge to
it
join
is
in.
absolutely. But we're gonna wait and see, and yeah,
Well,
How it
I'm gonna
goes.
be curious about the results. That's for sure.
me too.
And what did you like the most so far in the party?
Especially what I like about X is, I mean, all the people here,
Yeah.
also friendly. The feeling of X is like amazing, really good.
Yeah, and everyone joins in. The legends are joining in. You can just talk to them.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, everyone is behaving on their own. I mean, you can basically walk up to anyone, speak to anyone, have good conversations, get to know good new tricks and stuff on the C64 as well. So that's amazing.
Yeah, you can definitely have discussions with experienced people, and they can give you tips how to make it better. So
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's
Excellent.
one of the best things.
yeah,
Really good.
I agree with that. And well, if you would have to pass a message to anyone who maybe didn't come to X, what would you say?
You're missing out on such a lot of things. So if you're in doubt, please go to X. That's an amazing party.
And to those who came,
Thank you very much for coming here, because that brings the spirit, it brings the basically everything, brings the knowledge, teaching a lot of other guys new tips and tricks, sharing information. That's what it's all about, in my opinion.
yeah, absolutely.
It's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
just
So here we go, X-2018, and this time our guest is Ron.
And
The
we just
one and
missed
only.
a very nice story here.
Yes.
So you won't be able to hear it.
Well, a nice story. The only thing that I was saying is that back in the days, back in the 80s, I am part of Wise Guys Industries, but what did I do? I just tagged along. And I occasionally...
But you did a couple of SID-related things, you said.
Yes, but I don't like to be reminded of it because I'm a bit embarrassed by it.
Oh.
No, seriously.
Oh.
I mean, I've never was a coder on the 64. I mean, I've tried machine language for a couple of programs and I decided, nah, that's not for me. So I just simply stuck to the trackers and made a couple of SIDs here and there. But that was, that was the beginning of me trying to make music and trying to understand synthesis. And when I think back of what I produced back then, honestly, I'm a bit embarrassed.
Yeah, but everyone starts somewhere, and later on, the synthesis and everything that you mastered and how you copied the songs, it's a completely different level than
that's
anyone
true.
would think of.
Maybe the contrast is too big with what I do now, what I managed to do now, and back in the days.
Yeah, but you cannot born with it. This is not how it works. So
No,
chill.
that is true. It is part of the learning curve. I realize that. But still, it made me realize this, the stupid things that you do as a kid, that you embarrassed about later on. This is what I did as a kid. The only embarrassing moments that I have of being a teenager were the sits that I produced. But it did lay the foundation for my interest in synthesis in general, because that is still the thing I'm interested in the most. I mean, samplers, sure, fun. Effectors, yay! But just simple, true analog subtractive synthesis, that's what gets my dick hard, so to speak.
Okay.
Analog synthesis. So I'm actually thinking about buying my first ever analog synthesizer.
Oh my God!
Yay! Because Behringer, who doesn't love those guys, the underdog, Behringer released a clone of the Moog Model D synthesizer for less than a tenth of the price. So yes, I'm going to buy myself one, and oh my gosh, I'm going to fiddle around with it until I drop.
Until I die.
Until I fucking die. It's going to be so awesome. Very much looking forward to that.
No, very nice.
Yeah.
Fairly recently, a lot of friends of mine are buying analog synthesizers, and they get cheaper now, and I don't know.
Indeed.
And there will be a time probably when they get more expensive. So
I'm not sure, because the whole goal nowadays of Behringer is to make things affordable. I don't know if you heard about the fact that they are at the moment making a copy of the famous Roland 808 drum computer.
right, okay. No, I haven't heard of that.
They're making an exact copy of it, and if they pull it off the same way as they did the Moog synthesizer, oh my god.
Okay, yeah. If they reproduce those things, that's certainly an advantage for everyone.
Indeed.
So, nice.
Indeed. But the thing is with analog synthesis, that's why I love the Commodore 64 so much, and the Amiga not so much. It's because the Amiga didn't have any real analog synthesis. I mean, it was a sampler. It was basically a sampler. Of course, you do some digital synthesis on it, but it didn't captivate me. The sound of the real analog synthesis process is something that speaks to my heart, and that's why I like the Commodore 64 so much. So when I made the switch to the Amiga, I kind of lost interest and just reverted to simple gaming. And then I got Reason, of course. Propellerhead's Reason. That's my DAW that I make all my music in. Of course, it emulates those analog synthesizers, and the emulation of analog synthesizers is okay until you crank everything up to 11, and then everything falls apart.
Oh.
I haven't heard any analog synthesizer, and particularly analog filters, where you crank everything up to 11. Then it still sounds like the real thing. No, not at all. Far from it. And I'm so annoyed by it, because I'm into this. I like to recreate sounds from original tracks, original performance.
Which sounds very much like the original.
That's the purpose, of course.
Yeah.
And I manage quite well. Until you need to recreate a sound where indeed the original performers have cranked everything up to 11. There's no way in hell. No, listen up, people. There's no way in hell you'll be able to recreate that sound convincingly. So, no. So I need to buy myself a real analog synth. And get
definitely.
into that cool old warm Kraftwerk sounds. It's just great.
feel about your Slay Radio shows that are available
The
for
Slay
downloading
Radio
the
shows.
archive?
You mean the old ones?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was very, very proud of it. The old shows that I did, the Double Dutch Friday shows, you mean? That I did.
And I heard that you prepared for every shows a lot. So
Yes.
you are not really spontaneous in that sense. You like to plan everything.
No,
how
the
it
thing,
should be.
the thing is, I want to do it as professional as possible.
Oh, of course.
And I've listened to the preview, especially with the Remixer of the Year award shows and stuff. I've listened to a lot of shows, and it sounds like fun. But to be honest, it sounds a bit like someone with a microphone. and and I wanted to achieve something. The Dutch listeners will probably recognize this. Radio Veronica, the pirate radio station that we had in the 70s.
Oh.
I wanted to achieve that kind of sound and fun that they had, but with under a professional umbrella. So I went to great lengths to prepare for the show with intros, jingles, a quiz, everything that you expect from a real popular radio station that you really tune into to sit down and listen to. So a lot of preparation went into that, even until 4 a.m. in the morning, when Misser, God rest his soul, and me decided, let's do a quiz. Why do a quiz? Well, a few days back, we bought 17 Commodore 64s in one go. Complete with hardware, disk drives, data sets, the whole shebang. Somebody stopped with its hobby and it sold everything. So it was all stacked in Mrs. Garage, ceiling high. And seriously, we needed to get rid of that. So what are we supposed to do with 17 Commodore 64s? The only reason why we bought it for only 300 euros, because among those 17 Commodore 64s were 2 SX64s. That's the only reason why we bought it. So we got stuck with all this hardware, and then we thought, maybe we should do a quiz and get rid of that stuff. We give that away as a prize. So at 4 a.m. in the morning, we were thinking of what kind of a quiz with questions and stuff like that. So the people could actually win a real working Commodore 64 with everything on it.
Excellent. And did you post it all around Europe, those devices, I guess?
Well, we gave away 2.
Okay.
I can't remember. We must have given away 3. No, we gave away 2 because the third one was people could win a CD from c64audio.com. Oh. They could choose. Because I wanted to incorporate the listeners into the show. Because that is the fun part. I want to connect to the listeners. It is for them, and we do a show for them.
Absolutely.
So we want to have people calling into the show, have talk with them, and ask what their Commodore 64 story is. Have a real conversation with real listeners, and that was fun. And I was scared at first because nobody really ever did that before on Slay Radio, and I wasn't sure if people were eager at all. To get live on air. I mean, it's a scary thing.
Well, for most of them, yeah, it is.
It is.
It is.
Even for me as a broadcaster for the first time with only 300 listeners, damn, I was nervous. I was so nervous, but I didn't know if people would actually have the balls to call in. But when we said, you could win a real Commodore 64, and the Requestatron 3000 was offline. If you want to have a request, you have to call in. And we'll have a chat before we play your track.
Oh, that's so cool!
And all of a sudden, all these pop-ups came up. Within the first 5 or 10 minutes, 15 people started sending in requests and were keen to get on air. Wow, it worked! So yeah, it was a fun period. We did, I think, 3 shows and 1 Remixer of the Year award show, complete with jingles and stuff. We had great fun.
Aww.
Great fun. It was.
And do you plan to come back on air?
I've been planning to come back ever since I finished the last one.
When exactly was that?
There must have been some 2008 or something.
Oh, so it's exactly 10 years. So
something
10 years
like maybe that's an anniversary. And even after the last show I did, I have numerous ideas to make the show even more fun to listen to.
Oh my God, you have to come back on air. I know that. I'm just telling you that. Seriously, It would be a lot of fun.
It would be a lot of fun because I had a great time. I was nervous as hell. If somebody, the first show, if somebody told me, you know what, Erwin, let's just, scratch the show and do it, next month, I would have said yes. I would have said yes. I was so nervous.
I know that you have to go to a concert now, so
yes,
it's gonna be a painful goodbye now.
Yeah,
and
but we have
Sligon
to.
just arrived, so he can say also goodbye and
Goodbye.
good night.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
It was really great to talk to you and meet you again.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For this. Here I am with Figo Haas, who is doing a great sets and recently amazing remixes as well. And I want to ask, how do you enjoy the party so far?
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
I really like X because like the venue, like it's far away from the civilization, but
That's
still, it's close to everything. You have everything you need.
Yeah, totally true.
So and like all the people that's here, they are really involved in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So it's so nice to see so many people doing the same thing that you love to do.
Yeah, and this interest connects us all, I think. So that's the great thing about it.
Yeah.
That you just know that you're connected without words even to say. Well, I gotta ask you, because I have to confess, unfortunately we overslept and I have missed 14 entries of the music compo because of that, which was starting this year very early, I think. So it would be great if it would be start later on, but were you having an entry? And
Yes,
Okay.
I had, and it was one of the early entries.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But the entries overall had a really high standard.
Yeah,
They did, and it's like for me, it's like the voting here is like 1 to 10, and I think like on CSDB, for example, as a website, none of those contribution here would get less than a 7, and you have like the same thing, like from
Very true.
0 to 10. So it's like it's very hard competition, very good artists here, like both musicians and art graphicians and coders as well. So
Yeah, and how would you rate your own entry in comparison of others?
It's always hard to enter.
I know it's a difficult question.
Yeah, but still, I think, as I said, like everyone had a high standard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that my own contribution was high standard as well. Hopefully.
That's a great thing to say. So you don't have to be modest about that. If you did great, just tell, and that's great to hear.
Yeah. But it's like when you compete on this such parties, you always know there's so many talented people.
Yeah.
So even if you're like talented by yourself, giving those fingers now when I say talented, but there's always people they are way better than yourself. But it's just like a carrot, and it's like competing is not just about where you are placing, like in the line. It's about, for me, I can't tell for everyone, but I think like for me, it's like you play your music on the PA system, you hear it, people will applaud you, and someone come in front of you and say, hey, that one was a good song, I really liked it. And that is like a carrot to keep on doing music.
Absolutely. And even if they are better than you are, you always know where to evolve.
Yes, and it's like it's not like okay, there's like heaps of guys that's better than you. It's not like okay, I can't do that, so I quit. It's more like they come and they show you some different techniques. It's like okay, if you do this, you can manage to do an echo on one channel
and
or
here
something.
They can give you live advice.
Yeah,
right?
yes, live advice. So it's really good. So I think like even if you like it's like mediocre musician here, you can evolve and be a better one, because you can hear what people are saying about your music.
Yeah, and don't tell that you are a mediocre musician, because I really like what you do.
Oh,
so
thanks.
Thank you so much for that and your contributions as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Signify. I was hunting you for a while and I couldn't find you, but now you are here and this is your first X party. So how do you feel? We are after the demo compo. You have seen all the compos as well. You were participating, Dave,
Yes.
and
Yes, I have.
yeah. And how do you feel all about this party so far?
It is awesome. I'm quite sure that you haven't heard this answer, that this is awesome. So a thousand times. Yes, it's awesome. It was quite a new experience for me. I really enjoyed the demos. Since this is the first time, all the demos were new for me.
And
Yes.
also first demo scene, well, not the first demo scene.
First demo
even,
scene. Hi.
Because, because you have just sneaked out
Yes.
in sorry.
First demo scene from the beginning, so from start to the end. Yes, that was the first one. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I can only just repeat my brother. It was a really great experience. Nothing so far I've experienced really. The demos were awesome. The music, the graphics.
And also the performances yesterday, as I have seen.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it a lot.
We really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Really enjoyed the course.
Yes.
I'm getting my voice back because I chatted so much, and people are great here, so they are very friendly.
Yeah, of course,
And do
absolutely.
they know who you are?
No, but it is good as it is.
We have to tell to everyone on the scene that Signify is the band, we can call you a band, I guess, who entered the C64 remix scene and right away stepped up and won the best C64 remix of 2017. And they had all-time rank first place for several months, I think. So they just stepped in and took it all last year. Probably I should ask you about that too. How do you feel about that? But
That was it. We were lucky actually.
And
Lucky?
we are
Wow.
very
Lucky.
very grateful for the people for
Lucky
working
track
there.
selection, actually.
well, okay,
That's a
okay. Supremacy is a very nice track selection. It was very funny that Jeroen was sneaking in here. Just,
Yes.
yeah, I wonder what he thinks about your remix. I have to ask him later on. I mean,
Yes, we'll do so. And get back to us and tell us.
definitely, if I will have a voice still, because I feel for you, I have the same thing now.
Yeah.
I won't have a voice soon, but it's all fine. It was worth it.
Absolutely.
And how did you feel yourself interviewing people for the second time?
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the question. Excellent. Originally, I didn't really plan this for long. It was Vincenzo's fault because he asked me at the start of the week if I want to do this again. And then I decided, you know what? Why not?
Why not?
Exactly, because
Yes, were you more nervous than the first time?
no, actually, absolutely not. Because now I think my first X was in 2016, and then I started to get to know people on international scene, and now I actually know them, and it's easier to get into conversation with everyone. So this time around, only at the start I started to feel that, oh my God, how should I get to this? But now it's completely okay.
All right.
No, that's fine. Fine.
Becoming the interview subject.
Oh yeah, exactly. I wanted to tell you that you just took my job.
Yes, because in this case I don't have to speak. So.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good point.
You're
good
doing
point.
quite.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's
Yeah, it's great.
okay. Thank you so much.
We thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And no, one last question. When is your next C64 remix coming?
Thank you for the interview. Bye.
We don't know it yet.
We don't know yet, but we are working on it.
Okay,
really.
that's excellent.
Yeah.
Just to keep in mind. Just a little hint, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ziona.
Thank you. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are guys here from Argentina.
Yeah.
Chiptune fanatic guys who actually organize party as well.
Yeah. We organized a party called Flash Party in Buenos Aires in September. It's still, the scene is a bit small, but we are trying to make it grow. There's a strong chiptune scene in Buenos Aires.
Very nice to know, because it's pretty far away from Europe, and most of the things are happening usually here. And I learned it through you actually on Facebook that there is a scene there.
Yeah, there's a chiptune scene. The demo scene is maybe not so big, especially Commodore 64. So we make a party for all platforms. You know?
So you said you had a music compo entry, which I unfortunately missed now, but definitely I will listen after the party.
Yeah, my compo entry was called Miracle Room. Actually, it is a funny, cheerful song.
And you, would you introduce also yourself?
What's that? Sorry. So my name is Arlequin. I've been in PBM since the 90s, but we started doing production more in the BBS scene, software for BBS, and also in the hacking, hacking scene in Buenos Aires, and then we started to do some demo scene production, but mostly for PC. And then 3 years ago, the group was inactive for 10 years, around 10 years. And 3 years ago, we started to produce again, and the group grew a lot. So now we are around 15 members, right? So yeah, we are a lot right now. We are more right now, or currently, we are more interested in old computers and Commodore 64, but that's something new to us, right? That's not something that Commodore 64 is a new platform because we found it or we discovered it in the demo scene just 3 years ago.
I see. And then, of course, the idea of the Flash Party also came up since it was there for 20 years now. And you said that there was a big pause, of course, after 2007, right?
Right.
And then you decided to do it this year. And how was it? How did it feel to organize this? And will you repeat it?
It was really stressful, but
usually.
But it was rewarding too. We had, on average, about 50 people with peaks of more.
Yeah, maybe 80 peaks, but I don't know most of them, but some of them didn't sleep at the party place. They just attended during the day and went to their homes to sleep. But currently there were about 50 persons who attended and slept at the party place. Yeah, that was for first party. I mean, it's not the first party, but for something like that, it was really good.
Planning a next one at some
Yeah,
point?
totally. Yeah. Also, it's encouraging that we have a lot of remote entries. That was great. We didn't expect so many, especially in the text art categories. We had a rule that there were more than 3 entries in a particular style. We would open a new category for that entry. So in the text art category, we received a lot of different types of text art. So we opened many different text art categories. We had ANSI text art, Petsky, we had ASCII, we had teletext, which was a surprise.
While text art,
Yes, that there is such thing actually.
Well, actually, it's apparently it's a big scene in
in
England.
Europe.
In England especially, because apparently it's a system they use in the English TV. So there's a lot of people doing graphics in teletext format.
Unbelievable.
Probably you know that it was used with the remote controls in order to say the context.
I just didn't know that there is a scene for that.
Apparently there is.
Okay, use that.
And they chose our party. They chose our party to send all their things because they knew there was going to be a separate category. So because they needed a party with a category for them.
Any message to add to others, maybe the ones who stayed at home and didn't come to X?
Yeah, well, this is my first time. I think that to me the same at X party and at the European party. And really, I'm enjoying it a lot, and I think that it's really, really interesting. Yeah.
It's amazing. I think there's no better event for Commodore 64.
Definitely.
Definitely. I mean, if you like this platform, now you have to come here. Everybody's here.
Even you guys.
Which
is not that likely.
Being able to meet, Gerontel, Rhino Hunt.
Yeah.
Nice.
By the way, Arthur is also here. Who is a local in Netherlands, but he visits very many demo scene events per year.
Per
and
year.
This is the only 8-bit event that you visit, right?
Oh yeah.
I was
time. Yeah, I was planning. Maybe I will go to our party in Hungary.
Excellent.
Yeah, I would love to go there. 1 year there.
Feel invited next year. It's always at summer actually.
Summer.
And as I said, it's like 150-200 visitors.
It's quite big. Yeah.
Everyone is welcome who is feeling great with this culture or feeling comfortable with this.
Yeah, it's a very international community. I think that you
absolutely.
feel like at home, but in maybe in another country to 12,000 out away from your home, but I feel very comfortable.
And the only parties that I went in Hungary that were QB party. I went there 2 years ago or 2-3 years ago.
That's a multi-platform one.
That's also multi-platform. It's multi-platform. Yes. This year at Function there were 2 people from the Netherlands, me and somebody else.
And what's the next on your list to visit?
Under construction.
What is construction?
that? Okay. Yeah, Germany. Griesheim, if I have it correct. It will be just after Christmas.
This is the last party of the year.
That's the last party of the year, yeah. That's the last party, to end the party and to go there with friends of mine and just drinking beers and watching the competitions. And to do some retro gaming as well there. Some TVs. And you can bring your own console if you want and so on. Yeah, very nice.
So many opportunities.
That's
Europe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure it is. I remember that there were also a guy from the US at Revision. They were at Scene Setter, Stefan, Kevin were there. Said, I love this to be in Europe.
See you at some point.
Yeah, see you at some point. Okay.
how do you feel now after all the convos happened? And please tell me everything. What you do on the scene?
Oh, I've only been in the scene for 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this scene. I'm from the Amiga.
Okay.
And I'm in the group called Lemon on the Amiga, but now I'm in Genesis Project. And 3 months ago I started pixeling for the Commodore 64.
So you are quite new.
Yeah.
You can say that.
I'm very new.
And how did you find the way just now in 2018 here?
I loved Commodore 64 music, and there was this one musician I really wanted to work with on my bucket list. It was, and like via I asked to work with him, but it never happened. And a week later, a guy from the group messaged me if I would work with him. So it was fucking meant to be. I thought, hey, I can work with this musician. Holy fuck!
Nice.
And that happened, and it was on the big screen. So on an emotional base, it's really well with me because actually it's from my bucket list now. I made this demo together with Stinson. He's an amazing musician.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you are in the scene as well?
Yeah, I am for like 20 years now.
20 years?
Yeah. I joined when I was 14 and first the PC demo scene. So it was rather the multi-platforms first and then the 8-bit came later.
And then only on the Commodore 64, on the Amiga, or?
No, Commodore. It was Commodore because I found some Commodore 64 remixes, and when I was introduced to them, I got very excited, and then I started to listen to originals
can imagine,
as
yeah.
well, and this is how it happened. So. And then I visited first only local parties in Hungary, in my home country, and then I made it to the international scene, like.
And what do you do? What is your craft? Do you pixel?
Daily, I make living of being a designer, but I'm a musician on the scene. So
Designer?
A designer.
Oh,
yeah.
designer. Okay, yeah.
So that's my day job, but on the scene I'm a musician.
Okay, cool.
Very nice. And where are you from?
I'm from Holland.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're from
actually,
here.
I'm living like 40 minutes from here now.
Excellent. And you were born to the best place to
It's like a home.
participate at the best party in the world, actually, because this is the biggest.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
in the world.
Well, I don't know because it's my first party for the Commodore 64, but I have heard that it's the epic center of the Commodore 64. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, any plans for the future regarding 64s?
To do more. Yeah, to do more, to get better. Because now I'm sort of like just started, so I consider myself a rookie. I got some reactions that they don't believe that, but still. So just trying to get better and do more, make a name for myself.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'm crossing fingers for that, and thank you very much for sharing all those things.
You too, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course.
Dzień dobry, Fej.
Dzień dobry.
It's still dzień dobry, right? It's not dobry wieczór, I guess.
Dobry wieczór.
Kind of.
Yeah, more accurate.
Yeah, more accurate. It's already getting evening, and
Yes.
we are after the music and graphical compose. How did you like them so far?
They were okay.
They were okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this might be a rating of 5 stars. What would you give to them?
4.
4. Okay, so not entirely satisfied, but
Yeah.
somewhat satisfied. Dobre. Yeah, the guys are around here. You organized the last River Wash demo party this year, right?
Yes.
Am I right on that? And
Yes, we did.
and you said that you want to keep certainly a pause. You were
No,
over with
no,
that.
it was
It's completely over.
Yes, it's over.
completely over.
This idea is over.
Oh, okay. So there might be another ideas, maybe.
Yes, they are.
Okay, that doesn't sound that bad, and I think you don't really plan any sort of demo party-related activities in the near future.
No,
in
I'm
that
not.
case?
No,
Okay,
No, I don't.
but you will keep in touch with the buddies
Remotely, probably yes.
remotely. Okay, gotcha. Okay, and what would you say to anyone here at the party if you would have to pass a message?
I would say that it's my second X, and it's even better than last year. Last 2 years ago.
Last 2 years.
Yes.
2 years ago. Yeah.
2 years ago. I was hoping to finish my demo scene career with a really good party, and I think it will fulfill it.
Oh, that's very nice
Yes.
to hear, at least. Okay, and well, I'm saying hope to see you in the future. However, I don't know if it will happen, but
Me
I'm
neither.
really hoping so that maybe at some point you will just return and that's it.
Okay, I hope that your initiative and your show continues so far that we'll meet again.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, you too.
Yes, you were going to ask me a question.
Well, I just wanted to ask you, how do you feel so far about the party, and what did you like the most, and how did you feel about the compos and such things, actually?
Right. What do I like about the party? I thought the music compo was incredible.
Absolutely.
I also have enjoyed, seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen for a while. There are a bunch of folks from, some people, like this guy, I haven't seen since Data Storm. I thought that I really liked the pet skis. I also liked that in the graphics compo there were so many different styles. Also in the pet ski thing, I like the 4K. What I really, and I've mentioned this on the stream a couple times, but I don't know that it actually has come through. I like that they have arranged the way that they've arranged the entries. Now I don't know if it's serendipity or if they actually went through and arranged them in this way, but they have avoided having things in. There were basically 3 very unusual tunes in the SID compo. Not necessarily melodic, but they didn't have all 3 in a row. They put them strategically throughout the compo so that they would kind of cleanse the palette. And the things at the end of the compo, they've been impressive, but they haven't been so impressive that they've blown everything else away. And there are things in the early parts of the compo where you're like, wow, this is really impressive. How could anything follow this? So there has been. It isn't that you're starting at the beginning and it's like, oh, these are crap, and then at the end it's like, wow, that was amazing, and you forget the ones. It's instead that you've got a good selection through the whole thing, and you have to actually think about it, and that also makes you want to go back and watch the things again.
Yeah, and I admire people who pay attention to those things, actually. So I'm really glad that you noticed that as well.
And I give props to the guys for arranging them in that way. It takes a lot of work to do that.
Yes.
Also, like that, I don't think there was any pre-selection on the tunes. I think
it was 27. I guess it was 27 entries, and they usually don't pre-select them, but more or less it's close to 30.
Last time I was here in 2012, I think there were like 36 entries.
36.
But it was. Well, that was also downstairs, and I really like the fact that we're in the hall here rather than downstairs for things. It just works better, because when we were downstairs, it was all crowded, and there might have been a little bit too much smoke in the air, and it was uncomfortable for some people. Okay. So this is just much better.
Yeah, absolutely. How many extras you have been at?
2. This is the second one, sadly. I wanted to be at all of them, of course. So, this is the second one. But they're all memorable, and everybody should always, of course, come here if they can. And if they can't, well, we would love to see them here, but if it doesn't work out, well, we'll see them at the next X, or at Function, or Arok.
Arok, yeah. It's the Hungarian 8-bit party.
That would be another one. And then, try to convince Slagon that you two should go to Bratislava to demo bit.
Oh, yeah, that's an excellent idea as well. And of course, Citrus, one friend of mine, is an organizer. Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, we should totally. You should, because I'm going, and Hawamaru will be running the demo compos. So we'll be broadcasting. So you guys should tag along and maybe broadcast some also. So
thank you so much.
No, not a problem at all.
For these things, and any last words or message to anyone?
Yes, they should absolutely come to revision with more C64 shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because we end up with some of the folks are like, well, I don't want to go to revision because it's all these other platforms and blah blah blah. No.
Pointing to Slagon because he's like
that. Yeah. It's like, no, just come there because everybody really does appreciate all the different things. And sure, there are people who are like, well, that's just old. But then you have people, like the Pooh Brain guys are here. A couple of them, and they're releasing a C64 production. This happens because they've been inspired, not because they don't like it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Enjoy your evening.
I will do that.
And the demo competitions as
yes,
well.
I'm very much looking forward to them. I just hope that we can broadcast them to everybody.
I really wish you good luck for that as well.
Thank you.
So there we go with another distant visitor of the party. Would you introduce yourself for everyone?
Yeah, hello, my name is Alex Goldblatt. I came all across from Israel, Tel Aviv, to this party. And the vibes are very nice. I met a very good friends here that I first met on the Facebook, and now I see them on the real life. The energy is up. All the people are nice. Great releases, great music, graphics, entries. Everything is perfect here.
Oh, that's so nice to hear. And when we have met you, you already knew who we were. I was also surprised about that. So very nice to hear.
Yeah, thank you very much, and continue your very nice work and job. I think there is a lot of audience and people out there that they are liking to hear your music and your radio station.
Oh, thank you so much. And well, do you plan to visit any other events in the next near future, maybe?
Yeah, I plan to. I hope so. You know, it's dynamic stuff. But I hope I will visit BCC in Berlin in the end of February.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be smaller party than the X party, but I hope it will be also a lovely party with a lot of fun.
Okay, I see. And you mostly focus on multi-platform productions, or rather for the 64?
Yeah, I'm only making for the 64, and I'm a coder for the group Deliseed.
Okay.
originally from Germany, but we have some members all over the world. And we are a small group, and we are making demos not for the fame, but for the fun.
Okay, really nice to hear. Any messages that you would like to pass to anyone?
I want to pass that the message that the 64 live forever, and enjoy everyone.
Thank you so much. Like shit now because it's very, very cold.
And we are here with Ziona, and she would like to say something.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to grab my gloves, but what do you want to know?
I don't know. Are you enjoying yourself?
Well, it very much looks like, yes, I think.
It's a good party then?
Yeah, it looks like a good party, indeed. Yeah. It was awesome to talk to people now.
Well, so nice meeting you. Thank you so much for the podcast on the radio.
Not that we don't meet daily on a regular basis, but thank you so much, Sligwan.
Absolutely, but yes, thank you. Who are you again?
boss. How do you feel now?
Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. It's been a very good X so far. I've met a lot of old friends that I met 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We've just had the music compo and the graphic compo, which is Petsky and normal graphics and
Exactly.
stuff.
How did you like them so far?
Yeah, really good production so far. It was difficult for me to vote because everything was kind of
but you
7,
voted,
8, 9, 10. Yeah,
just to
but
make
I voted.
Sure you voted. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
That's excellent to hear.
So no, really good.
And what did you like the most so far in the party? That's a difficult question, I know, but
I think, well, it depends on the context. I think the best thing is meeting all friends, but in the context of demos or whatever, there was a really good tune by Linus.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heard that you like it a lot. And Marcel, as according to the tradition, Marcel is always joining in while I'm interviewing. So Marcel Donne is again here.
Hello, Marcel.
How you waiting for the food truck and well, to provide some sort of dinner. And as I see, boss decided to have some pasta here.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, because it's...
Which pasta did you order?
Oh no, the other one's open now, so I'm going to have a burger. I'm going to have a burger now.
You didn't make up your mind yet?
No,
okay.
not yet.
Great,
No.
excellent.
I was on the wrong side of the queue, apparently.
Yeah, just to make sure you reserve your place in the queue, we can go there and...
Oh shit, that's a fucking big queue now. Okay.
It's
All right,
always
forget
like
it.
that,
No,
yeah.
I'm not going for a burger.
No, you're all right. Wait half an hour and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Marcel, how do you feel here? How are you going so far?
Slightly inebriated, but yeah, good. How are you doing? Hi.
Two years ago you said Fanta Bidosi, so I'm just asking. He joined in again like 2 years ago. So
Same state of mind, fantabidosi.
Yeah, exactly. After you finished all your albums that you had to do, a well-deserved rest, kind of thing, I guess.
Almost.
Almost, not entirely. Okay.
Just one more CD to go.
Oh my God. Okay, sorry.
Mr. Rob Hubbard.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different project though.
Yeah, it's not anymore the Cytology project.
The good thing is, it's only 74 minutes.
Only.
It's a CD's worth.
Yeah.
A standard CD's worth.
One CD. So that's a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crossing my fingers for that. And what do you estimate when it would be close to done?
Friday next week.
Tomorrow.
Here, I'm quick, but not that quick. I don't know.
No.
Give it a good few months. I don't know.
Okay, a few months.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I informed many people that I needed certain hardware for about a week. So just have to collect it and record it and stitch it all together. I'm not a composer, I just stitch something. I construct music.
Oh my God.
Nice.
So, right.
Isn't that the case?
You're a music architect.
Architect, yeah, that's a nice way to say that.
Architect.
I should get a special scarf. Just for that.
And a basker.
Do you have any special message for the party participants or your old friends or for the people who didn't come here actually? We can also have messages for them.
Yeah, fuck off. I didn't mean that. That was a joke. Sorry, Owen. That was a joke.
I can think of two people.
Okay.
Markus Schneider and Thomas Detot.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Where are you?
Exactly.
And will I see you in 2 years?
Yeah, Thomas Dittert will be our guest on air soon.
Yeah, in
Yeah?
a week and a half-ish.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we can ask him on Skype.
I'll have a
why
look.
not?
Because he doesn't live that far from here.
No.
And I have
Such a
a message to Kate Lorimer. Kate Bit, you need to come to one of these X's. You've got 2 years to save up money and get the flights and everything. X 2020. I want to see you there.
Yeah,
here.
definitely. I said to Kate several
here.
times she has to participate at one of the demo scene parties at least.
Yes.
Because she is following what's going on more or less. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's time. It's time, Kate. So yeah, message to you.
So-
just come at one point.
As I mentioned to Bas
And also arrive
earlier,
at one of the X or demo parties.
I'm going to take up programming a set again.
Oh!
See if it works or not. The limitations.
You find Dinan's
are
player, right?
Quite appealing.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds excellent.
Yeah.
So next year, I think I'll do that.
And in 2 years you will have a release on the music competition again, right?
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, okay. Excellent.
Sounds like an idea.
Yeah. And the only person who didn't talk much is Slegon yet. Hi Slegon.
Hello.
It's been a while since I have seen you, 10 minutes.
How do you know each other?
I don't know. She keeps shoving this furry thing in my face.
You think the microphone protector,
That
which
cat.
looks like a plush animal, but yes. How do you feel on the party so far?
My back hurts.
Wait, on the balls of your feet.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Good.
As per requested or instructed by Tron this morning.
Okay.
So I'm stretching my back. This is my new
and what
pose.
was, just to stay positive, what was the best thing in the party so far?
You.
For you. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get a room.
Oh, I'm gonna puke now.
Oh, there's some bushes over there.
Get a room.
I knew that. I
love
expected that.
I love the music compo. Man's fucking thing. I was just telling you while it was going, like, oh, that fucker. Or fuck him or whatever, and then someone in the audience just screamed out, "You fuck you!" from the other side of the fucking room. Yeah. So it was for me. It was Elman and Linus that were the top two.
His tune was
great. Yeah, they kind of swinged really nicely. So gorgeous fucking sounds. So yeah, that was my favorite. And some really interesting entries in the Petsky.
Really good ones. Yeah.
Surprising the Eagles head, face, whatever. That was really nice.
That got my top vote.
Yeah, mine too. So yeah, some interesting stuff.
Yes.
Indeed. Excellent. Okay. Anything else to say? Any last words?
Banana.
Okay.
Chariot.
Marcel.
Beer, anyone? Avocado.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
questions about the party and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
never mind. So I have to talk to you. You are Scorpion of Outline Designs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And how do you feel now at the party?
How do I feel? I'm really, really, really happy because I'm seeing my old friends from the 90s, 80s, and so on.
Oh, that's so
I'm
excellent.
really happy. Yeah.
Very nice. And did you like the compose so far? There were graphics and music compose.
Yeah.
Or you were rather socializing because that's also a valid answer.
Yeah. I mean, I love to compose. I mean, from the music compo point of view, we had 4 guys from our group participating in the compose.
Nice.
So it was a kind of a personal thing that we had our own entries there and
Very
lovely.
nice. And it's rare that 4 guys are
Yes,
contributing from
and the
one
thing is that the designer of the music chip, Robert Bob Jannes, back in the 1970s, beginning of the 80s, he probably had no idea whatsoever what we can do with that music chip. Because it was entirely different from all the other chips that went in the computers that were sold at the time.
Yeah.
So Atari,
Absolutely.
Sinclair and whatever. So it was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Really.
Totally.
Yes.
I guess it's. Oh, people are kicking some ball here to us. They kind of started to play some football in the middle of the thing. Anyway, do you have any message to pass to your group mates or anyone who will listen later on?
Oh, yes, I have. I certainly have. So the point is, computing is an interesting thing in the sense that nowadays people are talking that societies run on artificial intelligence, or they are running on computers and software and so on.
Totally. Yeah.
What I am saying is that what you want to do and so on is to understand how computers work and realize that they are not entities that work on and forward by themselves. They are not self-conscious. Computers and programs are the things that we program them to be. Yes, so the good and the bad that can come from artificial society and artificial computers and so on, it is not by themselves, it is designed by us, humans.
Yeah.
So if we want them to be good, they will be good. If we want them to be bad, they will be bad.
Yeah, you can program them from any purpose.
Exactly. And the point is that whatever the society will be, that always have the people and humans control the software.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yes. So meaning that we have the final say. Because artificial intelligence is interesting in the way that it can go to different directions and so on. But it has to be programmed so that we humans have the final say and final decision on things.
I completely agree with you on that. And I guess it's there's an additional thing. I think that still we have to be humble enough to realize how much it made easier our lives. So not throw them to the floor because of several reasons. Yeah, it can make upset people too when it doesn't work, but it made overall easier our lives.
The point being is that we want to create artificial software and things to make our lives easier, but we shall never give power to them. We as humans, we have always to be in control.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be as a final message, I guess.
Yes, you agree.
Okay, I absolutely agree. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much.
Have fun. People in the burger queue, may I have your attention, please, just for a little while? Would you share with us how do you feel?
Bonsai!
Bonsai, okay. Hungry, I guess, but...
Great. My friend, very good discount.
We have a discount.
Sexy and
We can reduce the price for 10% if you like.
Okay.
Very good.
Especially for the listeners of this future podcast that
Very
we are
good
doing.
price. Maku, come on, Maku. This is a good
Okay,
seller.
just join us.
A
Yeah,
good seller.
Very good price we have. Very good power supply.
Oh, yes.
Discount.
Yeah. And it's a plastic coin, the price that we have. So that's excellent.
Power supply.
Do you know hydraulic? He likes coins.
Could you tell us the handle and, well, a nick and the group that you are at?
Just thank you. Raf Vulture.
I'm Cactus.
Okay, yeah, hi Cactus, of course. I know your name, so yeah.
Thank you.
What did you like the most in the party so far?
Well, I think that to some extent the music composition was very interesting.
I agree.
But most, I mean, the graphics were the quite good level, I would say. So I do like that. What's your handle? Sorry. What's your handle?
Ziona.
Ziona. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the first X you are at, or
No, second.
Oh, the second.
Second.
So you have been 2 years ago before. You're from Hungary.
Yeah, I am.
Ah.
And you?
Nice. I'm from Poland.
So I thought. Dzień dobry.
Yeah. See ya.
Jak się masz? Here we are with Jeroen's help, and well, are you waiting for the food truck at the moment?
I'm not. Everybody is, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
you are
having-
not hungry yet?
Not yet.
Not
no.
yet. Okay.
Not yet.
But they will provide till 8, so you have to make sure that you have a dinner till 8. I
will
guess.
have that. No problem.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to really good friends and people that know from the scene, and
I see. And how do you enjoy the party so far?
I love it.
Love it. And what was the best thing in it?
The best thing is that I met someone that I really look up to. It's kind of funny. I don't look up to him, but he's like my soulmate in a way. When it comes to music, Elman.
Oh, lovely. Of course, and he's a
but
group mate of yours now, because Maniacs of Noise as well,
yes,
right? So
exactly. But there's also people like Rain. Absolutely. We went like 3 weeks ago. We met at Berlin.
on Beat Live.
And you were there too.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's amazing, and there's a lot of people that I know from the scene, like Glenn Rune Vossels, awesome guy. And it's a humbling experience. Meeting people that are like-minded in a way.
Yeah, it's always amazing.
But in the end, no one's like-minded like me. And you know
you
that,
are
right?
the most like-minded person, you mean?
Yes, I can anticipate with people, but it's different. And there's Elman right there. Eating a
We will
hamburger.
also ask him how
Ask him.
about his burger, because
I think
he
that would
fairly
be the perfect
recently
moment to
got his
actually
burger.
skip that and go to him.
Oh yeah.
While he's eating.
I will
No,
go
I'm
to
kidding.
him
I'm
as
kidding.
well.
I'm kidding.
No, I
It was
won't
actually a
leave you
joke. It was
here.
actually a joke. Just don't embarrass him. He's eating. You know?
Yeah. We're gonna talk about
See?
He's escaped.
He's running.
Look at that.
He's running away.
Look at that. He's escaped. Yeah, you did a spontaneous gig after Rhine yesterday.
The one thing is that oh, he's actually back. But anyway.
Yeah, no, it was just a joke. Yeah, I
just
promise
go
you, we
for
will
it.
ask you later after you ate your
No,
burger.
give one impression.
Yes.
Just ask him for one impression right now about X. Just
Oh,
one impression.
how do you feel about X?
X is awesome.
Okay, that's great. Good enough.
Now fuck off.
No, we will ask more questions from Elman, but currently I'm just getting back to Jeroen just to ask, because you did a spontaneous gig yesterday after Rhine performed on stage.
But that was not actually a performance. It was just for fun.
Well, it was. You played things on the piano and even sang actually. So
I did. Okay. Anyway, it was just fun.
yeah,
It was not a performance. I said it up front. I said there's no performance. I just wanted to try this keyboard because it looked awesome, and I listened to the voice pre-samples basically, the presets, and I loved it. And maybe I sang some. Did I introduce something? I think I did. Anyway, it was a no-brainer. It was like just fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could anyway. I think it would be more appropriate to say for me that Rain did such a brilliant performance on his keyboard. But I was like, I saw his hands. I looked at it. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I listened to it, of course. I looked at it and I saw baby hands playing the piano. Seriously, he has baby hands, and it reaches the keyboard so well. It was like not a note wrong. 3 weeks ago, he was sitting at Bart's place. Remember? And, in Norway. And then he played some Greek stuff. I see this Butterfingers kind of thing.
Hey, Magnar.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Exactly. So, Magnar, if you arrived, I have to ask you, how do you enjoy your time here, and what was the best thing at X so far?
So far, I would say meeting all the people and just having a good time with, also the live play.
Same here.
Yes, the live play yesterday was really fun, and also how the organizers managed to do all this. Amazingly, yeah.
Excellent, and you had an opportunity to see the compos, maybe?
Yes.
Did you like them?
Remember, she's talking to you as a reporter. Remember?
Yeah,
so
it's just
be very careful with your
I'm
words.
recorded.
What is this?
Be very careful.
What is this?
That's a recording device.
She's talking to you as a reporter.
I thought it was like having a glove here or something with a lot of coffee.
I know it
Yeah.
looks funny. It's because of the windbreaker on it, which looks like a plush animal.
The windbreaker. X Marcus Spock. No, X Marcus Spock.
Just any message for anyone on the party or when they will
Last
listen to
message,
the
that means
broadcast.
like after this you're going to be killed.
All right. Jesus, now I'm running. I would say that the organizer needs to have a big thumb up because it's really good.
Absolutely.
Yes, great. And everybody that is doing releases. Without those releases, we wouldn't be here. So
Yes, absolutely. So
thanks.
thank you so much.
Cheers.
Run.
See ya.
Yes.
Have a nice snack.
You have about 5 minutes, and you're being interviewed by Bonds right now.
Thank you, Sligo.
Congratulations on
I'm
introducing
gonna take this away from you. There you
I
go.
still love your app. Hey.
Hey, what's your name and what are you doing here?
I'm Cinnamon and I'm standing here currently. Yeah. I mean, you can see me.
I can see you physically there. It's very good. It's good computer-generated things going on. But also, is this your first X?
This is my first X, yes. I watched the last X in the stream. Because I fucking love X. But this is the first one I actually physically joined.
Excellent. And are you enjoying it so far?
I love it. Like, I was literally crying earlier when I saw this one intro. It was so... I lost the crisp. Sorry. I was crying because it was so emotional. Like, it's so amazing to see all those people coding stuff that I've only seen on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. But you're seeing all of the music demos and stuff like that live, and we've seen part 1 of the demo competition, and we're going to see part 2, which is usually the cream of the crop. So we're going to see sensor design and stuff like that. You must have, as you said, last year you streamed it, so you're used to what they're coming out with. You must be excited to see it live on the projection.
Well, I actually thought about giving like 500 points out of 10 to the last few demos I've seen, so that I don't even know how to rate this anymore. Like, as soon as the Atlantis demo was coming up, I was like, oh fuck this shit, I need more than 10 stars. Because it is so awesome, and I can't even imagine being nearly as good anywhere in my life. It's like, no, I'll never be.
No,
It's
exactly.
so amazing to see all this.
Yeah, same as me. I just don't know how these guys do that. But I have to say that you participated in the graphics demo because you had the fuck you picture.
The fuck off picture.
Oh, fuck off.
Because
not
I
fuck
like
you,
to
yeah.
make friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, at least I tried.
Yes.
That's so something.
Yeah, and it was actually you in the background.
Yes.
It's a photo of you, and do you think it? You got a lot of applause from it.
I think I won't be last place, and that's all that matters to me, because I don't feel as shitty when I'm not last place.
You're not last place, no.
Yeah, and that's great. I mean, there's loads of awesome art, and I know that I can't compete with it, but for, oh holy fuck, graphics combo ends in 40 minutes, I have to do something, fuck, what do I do? I mean, this is good for like, I put in 30 minutes of work.
Yeah, it does. It was brilliant because I was actually sitting behind you. I don't know whether you noticed, but I was sitting behind you when the music demos were going on, and I could see you working on your Mac, getting the graphics together.
No, you couldn't see me working on my Mac. You could see me crying on my Mac.
No,
because nothing was working.
You weren't crying, but you were kind of, because you've got a like a Wacom tablet as well.
Yeah.
So I could see you going, trying to work things out, and I could see you every now and again going, fuck.
I usually use the Wacom Intuos Pro, but for traveling, I recently just bought the Wacom Intuos, the small tablet, and it sucks.
It sucks, does it? From X-2018, do you think you're going to come to the next one in 2020?
Yes, loads of yes.
Without
Yes,
doubt.
yes.
Yeah. It was the same with me. My first X was 2014, so I'm quite new to this as well. But as soon as I came here, I wanted to go to everyone.
Yeah.
So you're going to be here in 2 years' time?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'll see you there then.
Bye, Fluffy Mike.
Bye,
It's so fluffy.
Good night, everyone.
Hello.
Please introduce yourselves to us because we just have met here.
Oh, yes, so where are you from?
I'm from Hungary.
Really?
But I live in Sweden.
Now, really?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here?
Particularly enjoying the retro culture here and people, of course, meeting my friends and such stuff. And
It's
we are
a
so
movie.
fun. So who are you and where are you from?
Well, I am Arjan.
Okay.
Arjan from Holland.
Hi. Okay. So a local then.
Yeah, I'm a local. And 2 times in a year I am on this place, at this place.
Oh, 2 times a year.
2 times
but
a year.
This particular event happens once per 2 years. So
Yeah, that's typical, eh?
Yes, so 2 times a year means
Yes.
that every half year you are here at this place.
Yes, every half year.
And what is the purpose of that?
Well, we are in that building.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and normally we are in that building, but now there a club of people who's playing with Commodore 64.
Oh, yes, yes.
And that's our place, and they took our place.
Okay. That was completely your place.
Last 20 years, 2 times a year we are in that hall, and now there are a lot of crazy people with Commodore 64.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't get it.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. So I thought to myself, what the fuck is this?
And what's your connection, actually, to Commodore 64?
Well, I am 48 years old, and I know Commodore 64 from that time. From the 80s.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing to know.
But my purpose here is that we are with a group over there.
Yeah.
And the group is about, we are a Christian group and talking about our relation with God.
No way! So
Absolutely.
You are not a party participant, but you are a part of a Christian group.
Yeah!
Amazing!
Yes, oh, that's amazing, eh? So when we were here, when we came here, we saw all those people, so I thought, are they from our group? But they weren't. They weren't.
Oh well, that's really funny. So yeah.
But I also love Commodore 64.
Yeah, so you have a connection actually with the party.
So I'm a Christian Commodore 64 lover.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, with beer and cigars, if it's necessary.
Indeed, and I guess from now on you will make sure that you are at this particular place when this party happens. Even if you come mostly for the Christian gathering, right?
Yeah,
so,
but I also look. It's very simple. I love Christians, but I also love other people who love Commodore 64.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, and what I like about it is they are also typical, eh?
Yes.
The Commodore 64 lovers.
They are really lovely people, I think.
Yeah, I was in the hall, and I saw them making music with the sounds from the Commodore 64.
Of course, they do.
Do you also like Commodore 64?
I absolutely love it, and I tried to make music as well. This year I didn't accomplish. 2 years ago I did. So,
No.
Yes.
I was surprised that you have a good sound from the good music from the Commodore.
Definitely.
Unbelievable, and it reminds me of the 80s.
Yeah, especially if
Electronic.
you play those games. Yeah.
Games.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of sound in it.
I definitely focus on the sound and not the games part, but some people have their first experiences through the games, so I guess most of the people probably, because they played them. So.
How crazy you have to be here?
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's a good one, eh? That's a good one. They all drink a lot of beer, eh?
Yeah, it's no, I didn't.
Yeah, but listen, they start in the morning at 9. They start to drink.
Definitely.
Unbelievable, a lot.
I would like to thank you for your participation in this interview.
Yeah,
kind of
and
thing.
I love Commodore 64. That's my message.
Oh,
yes?
Very lovely. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm trying to make.
I like coffee, maybe. Oh, wait, what?
Anyway, 20 minutes till demo competition, and here we are with Elman.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how do you feel about the party so far?
Yeah, I'm very hyped for now. Very hyped because, yeah, well, I was involved in 2 productions that are coming up now, and so now it's all coming together. And I've heard through the grapevine that there is awesome stuff from the other groups as well. So we're going to have a blast later tonight.
Well, looking forward to it. I heard the Sensor guys, they said that they are afraid that they won't be able to override their quality of production. So it's gonna be a tight competition.
Yes, it will be.
And your music rocked as well in the music competition, by the way. It was pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Any secrets to share about it?
Not much. I have shared all the info already. It's basically the same tricks again, with a new little twist, which I'm going to tell which we are going to reveal later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it has a new twist. It kind of you couldn't hear it very well in the hall, but if you listen to it again at home in quiet, you will notice there are a lot of voices going on. So.
Yeah, and it never sounds like a Sid. You bastard, said Slagon as well.
Yeah, well, some people hold this against me because they love the old school sound, and that's okay. There's music for everyone in here, and that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you would have any message to pass to anyone, what it would be?
Yeah, well, go to the parties, to any party. X Party is special to anyone who loves the C64. You gotta be here. But also go to new school parties because you take away a lot of fresh inspiration and new approaches. And that goes especially for you, Slagon.
They're boring.
They're not boring, not
you
at all.
You haven't even been at one. So
go to Revision.
I have.
Ask Bob
I have been at Revision.
Ask Bob about Revision. It's awesome.
Yes, they're boring.
Okay,
you
whatever.
You haven't been at Revision?
I have.
When?
2006, I think.
No way. I was at Breakpoint in 2005.
how does that make any difference? Or
I don't think. I guess it was changing from breakpoint to revision, like at that time, around that time. But we almost have met, but we didn't. No, but you didn't tell me that you were at the revision. But I don't believe it.
Okay.
Anyway, never mind. So it's worth to go to such parties.
Yes.
For everyone.
But I think Mahoney kind of put the finger on the issue yesterday when we spoke to him, and he said something with the 64. You have all of these flaws in the machine. With the Amiga and onwards, you don't really have any flaws you can exploit. So you get very predictable things.
Yeah, but Sean said the same thing. This is why he prefers the 64 because of the synthesis part.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the reasons I kind of don't like the PC demo scene and whatnot is because it's quite predictable. The only thing that limits you is your imagination, and sure, that can be fun to see where people go, but you don't need to visit every year. You can visit every 5 or 10 years to see how far imagination has gone, but you won't be seeing anything revolutionary or new anytime soon. So it's all to do with what you can imagine and what you can do.
Well, I wonder what Elman will comment for this.
Yeah, well, I agree in a way that the X part is very special because everyone is using the exact same hardware, and everyone in the room knows what is possible with a machine and what is not possible with a machine. And whenever you see or hear something which is not possible with that machine, that's a special moment, and you have those.
Like in the middle of your song, someone in the audience reflected my thoughts, saying, fuck you.
Fuck you, and that was a great compliment. Whoever did say that, thank you. So, but the new school demos, they have, it's a different approach, like you said, it's more about creativity.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can get a lot of good inspiration from there as well.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Very welcome. Thanks.
Indeed. And we will meet here around, I think.
My life, my time, my time. You lie, you lie, you lie, bye bye.
hello, Psycho Werner.
Hello.
Well, I would like to ask you first, since we just have met, would you describe to the people what you do on the scene?
I used to make sample demos on the Commodore 64. I sampled the music and I remixed it and I synchronized it to graphics effects.
Very nice. And essentially you are a coder.
Yeah, I coded my own routines and yeah.
Very nice. Did you contribute to the compo now?
No, I was not in competition. No.
Do you plan to in the future?
It is tempting to start again, but today's level is so insanely high, so it's. I don't know if I will do it, but maybe.
Yeah, it's tough, but I know people, actually quite a few, that finished their releases right before the party.
Yeah.
Or even started this week, so it's.
You have to start many months in advance if you're gonna reach this level.
Yeah, that is very, very true.
Yeah.
So that cannot be achieved in a few minutes or, well, days.
Yeah.
You were around the scene for a while, right? So how many years?
I was in the scene maybe 3, 4, 5 years, around the end of the 80s and start of the 90s.
Okay, I see. And then you got a pause, and now you return.
Yeah, I don't know if I really return. I'm here mostly to meet friends and make new friends and see what's happening in the scene, and maybe I'll return if I find the time. We'll see.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
I guess then you like the competitions?
Yeah, it's just amazing what they do nowadays.
Any favorites?
My favorites are sensor design, performers, bonsai.
Yeah, I guess they really have a chance to achieve the top 3. So, anything else or any messages to pass to others?
I just want to say it's very nice to be here and nice to meet old friends and meet new friends. And I hope to make more friends in the scene. Hope to see people again. I would like to come to next party.
Okay.
Meet more people.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
here we go with Cargo, who is one of the main organizers of the Arok party that is happening annually for 20 years now in Hungary. And I would like to ask you, how do you feel now about all of these things and the party? We are after demo compo and...
Thanks for your question. Everything was fine. The demos were awesome, and I really enjoyed the party. I hope that we will always improve our party to this level.
Yes, actually, I think that X is a good example to follow. So it's
yes.
You have to choose your idols in that sense, and I think it's party-wise it's also important. So you learn from the best if you come here.
You're right.
Yeah, so it's really nice. And any plans for next year's Arok party that you know of?
It's a little bit early. We are searching for the best even weekend for the Arok party. The fixed point is the next summer.
Okay.
And the place, I think we can continue in that place where last time we could meet. So yes.
It's a lovely little town. It's definitely bigger than this little village here that we are at, but it's a nice place with nice facilities. So
we are planning the invitation or the invitations, and in this November will a very hurry work to complete all of our plans. So in this year you will hear about the Arok party, I can promise.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And any messages to anyone?
Thanks to everybody for this great party. Thanks for the demos. Thanks for the organizers. I really enjoy this atmosphere. Everything, everybody is very kind. So this whole event, it's very important for me, and I really enjoy.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.
about 5 minutes before the demo competition with Throwback.
Hi.
Who happened to do a fucking amazing show yesterday as well, just like 2 years ago. And this time, how did you feel about the gig? How did it go?
It was great as last time. I began with 20-25 minutes of only Ben Douglas tracks as a small tribute, and it was a lot of fun for me to prepare this beforehand and play it, and everybody got the idea, which was awesome. The people from the demos, from the 64 demo scene, they don't think they know how to dance, but they do. And when I play, they dance, and there's a lot of emotions. Everybody's having fun, so it was a blast as always is, and hopefully it will also be a blast in 2 years. So.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Hope for that. And then in that case, you have seen the people actually dance from the stage.
Yeah.
Because I spoke with Ryan, and Ryan is very much focusing on his production, and he is not even seeing people mingling around.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very nice to hear. And how satisfied you were with the competitions today?
So far, very nice entries. I'm looking forward for the demos because I heard there are some really splendid demos. So we are all, sitting on the edge of our seats and waiting for what's about to happen. So it's gonna be great.
And I have to ask you, did you participate in the music competition by any chance?
No. I unfortunately not this time, and there is too much going on in my private life. So, but I've managed to find the time to prepare for the set and to play for everyone yesterday. So it's a success for me anyway. It's a great pleasure to play here. And
very nice. Yeah. That's very nice to hear.
Also very nice playing at Arok. And I hope you noticed that there was a lot of Hungarian music from those and from Kane especially.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
Before we start the demo competition.
Okay, we need to go.
Yeah, we need to go. So thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Have a nice time.
Thank you.
hi. Would you give us an interview in a form of... Boss, don't caress my microphone, okay?
Leave my fur alone.
Yes. Anyway,
to rub your pussy.
I have to ask you a lot of questions, but first of all, how do you feel at the party and what are your impressions here? And
West party I've come to...
I just came
live
in
in the
from the
Netherlands,
cold,
yeah?
so that's my first question. You
But,
have to share your feelings right now because people are curious about how you feel regarding those things.
I did my performance last night and Bosch didn't turn up. Sorry, fuck Bosch. And
Actually, I'm really pissed about some people that I really had in mind when I made the set and they didn't show up.
Oh my god, that's such a shame. Indeed.
So he's really angry. Still
really angry. I'm still pissed off.
And what were you thinking about the people that were actually dancing? Because there were such.
Hi.
Yeah, but the funny thing is I'm so focused that I barely look what's going on, and sometimes I sometimes like look at they're like, oh, they're still smiling, it's probably good, and then I move on to what I'm doing. Because every time I look, like within 5 seconds I made a mistake, so I was like, oh fuck, focus.
Oh my god, he says it's probably good. So even the gods are questioning themselves as you can hear it. No, it wasn't good. Boss says
you were
it wasn't
dancing,
good.
then no.
Whoa.
I've seen you dancing.
And what's wrong with my dancing?
No comment. No comment.
But you did have a different set for last night, though, than you usually do.
Yeah, maybe it was a bit of a mistake. It was like 1 hour of just my own songs in a medley squeeze. But I thought it was a nice idea, but the moment when I made it, it didn't make sense because I was like, I don't have a lot of famous songs. So it just like, I mean, it started with one, I think, more famous song, and then it was just like random song.
No, but at the end, it was a really, really danceable medley.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. I really enjoyed it.
But it's very easy to make a beat, but it's more, whatever.
Well, you can put a beat under everything. I know that, but it was really a jolly, nice medley to dance to. So.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Yeah, is it now?
I still like your slow version of Deflector.
Oh yeah.
That's a beautiful one.
It is.
But it was not planned. That was not part of the medley. So I played a little homage to Ben Declis before the show. So I just improvised on 3 songs of his. But it had nothing to do with because I wasn't even doubting if I should do that because it was midnight. People were drunk. Maybe people wouldn't understand or even recognize. What the fuck? We had like 3 guys that would like go to 80. Mazek. Wacek, yeah, like a boom, 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 and then like people are really warm, and then at midnight this guy plays like restaurant music on a piano. Doesn't make sense.
This unknown guy plays some background music on the piano. My God.
No, but like no. I mean, a restaurant kind of. I mean, just like this. I know it felt really like breaking the whole. But I think it was not. I think people. Maybe not everybody. I think most people got it.
Well, I can tell you that it was really nice to see that I had some friends who have seen you for the first time, and their eyes were just shining, and oh my God, that was amazing. So
crack out! There was some people like Haley Rescue. It's a different show. Come on, dude, just. You were not there, so don't.
No, it wasn't.
It was a joke, but it actually happened. But not with Krakow, but with Haley Rescue.
So, since I can do better, I have to ask you then, what did you hate the most at the party?
The drunken people.
Oh,
I'm so
you
sorry.
Don't like them.
And friends that didn't came to see my concert.
Oh, very good. You have to have a message for them, actually, now, passing to them. Boss shows the middle finger. You can do that too. It's a message as well. So
that was more like a visual message, but you didn't.
Exactly. But I forwarded it at least.
Oh, cool.
So.
No, I mean, I don't know.
I'll do a MS Paint drawing for the video representing that visual.
Well, you can prepare yourself, Sligon, for that, because now we have a video stream as well, so he's gonna illustrate what we are saying.
So I'm gonna do live drawing with MS Paint.
Yeah. Yes. So anyway, do you have a favorite I cannot talk anymore. Favorite track that you love to play the most of your
Live?
own?
Of you?
No, your
My
own.
own. My own. I thought you said your own.
Repertoire. And the most hated one as well, because this is how we should go.
Well, that was easy, like all 20 of them. I guess. I was really disappointed when I made the medley. Like, oh fuck! It's just random songs in a.
No, it was really great. You
No,
were
that's-
not. I completely don't agree with you on that. I enjoyed the medley very much. So.
Hey, who's doing the interview? I mean, it's my reaction or it's your reaction? What the fuck?
I disagree. It was shit.
Yeah, shit.
I can
Oh, you agree
disagree.
with
I
me?
have
Yeah,
a right
I
to
agree.
disagree.
So
don't
I agree. I agree. It was shit.
He was shit. You agree?
Yeah, exactly.
What did I like most? Oh, I know. Yeah, I do know. Primary Star. I like to play. I really like to play Primary Star because I love the melody. It's really, really good. And it was really. I really had to read it because it's kind of. It's. I think it's musically, but still like well done. Technically, fuck it. Nobody cares. But it's. But I kind of. I liked it. I don't know. But yes, but I liked so.
And I think on BitLife there was this scene when there was Morley and Leah and you and oh look at that, all the authors of the song are here.
The what there?
The Primary Star,
Yeah?
because we were playing Primary Star from Morley, right? And
The whole couch was
Morley
there.
and Leah
Yeah.
and everyone was there,
Yeah.
all three people that were involved in the song. So that's very nice. And I was asking it because Fast Loaders said that probably the most difficult song for them was Monty on the Run.
Yeah,
Which
of
is
course, yeah.
understandable. So,
Yeah.
do you have anything like that you extremely
Difficult.
don't like to play? Yes, or maybe it's extremely difficult.
Oh, there was one lick. So I really practiced a little bit, and I really like some difficult parts. It's called fingering. Don't get it wrong, but it's called where you put your finger when you play something. So I really had to work on some fingering. Like okay, that will work. There was one thing I couldn't get, and I thought, fuck it. And of course, yesterday it went totally wrong, and I just bluffed like that. Fuck it, like, and I had to play it 4 times. And 4 times they were totally different and totally fucked up, but I couldn't give a shit, really. So I was like, fuck it, it's too difficult. I could have practiced more, and I did a little bit and then learn it. Also that melody transposed 3 times, from A minor to B minor to C minor, so I had to practice the same lick 3 times, and I said, well, fuck it.
Fingering,
So
lick.
fingering licks.
Euphemisms in here.
That's why musicians get all the
musical terms.
Yeah.
Burglar.
Hi.
Just after dinner. And I would like to ask you, how do you feel so far? How satisfied you are with the party?
I'm quite satisfied because I just had a very nice burger and I was impressed by the taste.
Okay.
And actually the party is going quite well. It's very crowded everywhere, but we had the competitions on time.
Yeah, you are really on time. I was surprised. If I may say it for critics, maybe not next year, the 1 year after next year, can you start the music compo a little bit later? It was very, very early.
Well, that was one of the things we wanted to improve because 2 years ago we started the demo compo at 9:30, I think. And the last demo was started at 1:45.
I understand.
And people were falling asleep, so we tried to move things earlier.
Okay.
And that's why we had to move the music competition to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, sadly.
Yeah, but you are on the schedule right now, and I heard that there are way more people actually than last X as well.
Yes, it's the biggest one ever.
Wow. And can you tell numbers?
I know it's above 330.
330.
Yeah, and last time we had 315, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's slightly bigger, but I haven't heard the latest numbers yet, so maybe 340 right about now.
Okay, excellent. Any messages to pass to anyone being here or stayed at home?
If you're staying at home, why aren't you here? And if you are here, keep on drinking. Vote for every entry. And cheer the winners later on.
Okay, we are looking forward to that.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks to all participants of a great competition. Make some noise for everybody who participated. It has been so smooth sailing with you guys. It's so much fun to organize this party for you. And remember, in 2 years, it's X-2020, 25 years of X. So you better start cracking, start coding, pixeling, composing, and everything. So I hope you enjoyed X this year again. And we'll see you again in 2 years. Thank you.
brought to you by C64.org and a hell of a lot of bandwidth.